Alright, I don't post videos nearly as often as I should to this channel. I feel like it's going to become an underrated channel. Right now I just don't post enough. There's not enough backlog of videos. We're actually prepping for a storm. We've got a winter storm inbound. And this side of the garage, this stall, that stall I already had a car in, which is great. I don't know about you, but oftentimes we got a two-car garage and there's no cars in the garage. We had one in, and this side was full of stuff. I just cleared this table and everything around it. And I got inspired. It's cold. We've got snow coming this weekend. It's going to get a lot colder. But I'm already in full-on winter gear for Kentucky, at least. And so can I figure out, first of all, how to get this table? Good grief. They got these switches. There. All right, so we're going to do a workout, okay? We're going to work out. Again, if I can get this table out of the way. And there's some items. You guys know, if you're tracking the channel, you know I don't do... This is not a normal workout channel. This is like a, what are you doing? Can you make a workout out of it more than it already is? So cleaning out the garage, it's a workout? No, not really. So I pretty much stayed cold the whole time, ish. And I'm kind of tired of being cold, but I don't want to go in yet because I've got ideas. So let me put this, like everything else, I'm just shoving it over on the shop side here of the garage to make room for the other car. We're going to get the Mustang over there, the Neon over here. Less to clear the snow off when it comes, because we're supposed to get... Okay, look, I know forecasts change, but right now they are calling... On the low end for this weekend, they're calling for 14 inches. On the high end, 23-ish. So, yeah, it's a bit much. This is actually my sister's transmission stand. And then those right there, if you can see them, I don't know if you can see those. I'm going to get this out of my way. I don't need this. Well... I guess we could do like steps on it. No. I need it out of the way for the car to get in here. But those are leaf springs for her truck. Now, yes, you can go later, and later once that happens, I can come back and put in a card you can click on to watch her maybe put in those leaf springs if she does it on camera. But I had to move them. They were over here in the middle. And... I'm like, you know what? This would be great for a workout. They're just the right weight, for me at least, to get a light workout, high reps, low-ish weight. Where the heck am I going to put this? Daggone transmission rolly stand. I guess it'll go with the rest of the stuff in the shop side. Run out of room. I need to do an actual cleaning out, not just to move around. I'm sure you don't know anything about that. When you're cleaning and you're like, this didn't end up being a cleaning. Now I've got my loft that I put in right here, so I can't jump high. But should we do a quick Army warm-up? Yeah, let's do a quick Army warm-up. And I say quick, it's going to take 10 minutes. We're going to do 5 4-count reps of each of these exercises. My sister tells me, you got to tell us what you're doing. We don't know what you're doing. Okay. We're going to do 5 4-count reps of each of these exercises. Some of them are faster, some of them are slower. This is as normal as I get, folks. If I'm doing an Army workout, it's somebody smarter than I am, certainly paid more, came up with these, all right? So the first one is actually the bend and reach. If you see my belly, just ignore that it's there. My shirt's tucked in, but nope, it's coming loose. So we're going to start with our palms facing each other, shoulders width apart. Feet shoulders width apart. And we're just going to reach down and kind of backwards between our legs, bending our knees slightly. Okay, so we're going to do, in fact, I'll stay like this so you kind of see more of how I'm situated. We're going to do a 5, 4 counts. So we're going to start here, start position, move, in cadence, exercise. 1, oh gosh, I went down a little too far. 2, 3, 1. I'm glad I didn't do any damage on that one. After a second there, I'm like, oh, it popped. Yeah, good. Do we need to start over? Oh, no, we'll start with at 2. 1, 2, 3. Is that 2? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Halt. All right. It hurt good. That first rep, it hurt good. And that's, honestly, that's one of the complaints when they first came out with this PT. I know I talk too much. Was that it's like, are we going to do like stretching first? Like, no, you're supposed to warm up as you stretch. And I'm a believer-ish, all right? They spent a lot of money on this. Okay, be ready, heck ready, so we fight punch by punch is the like memory aid. It's a thing. And so B, the first B is the bend and reach that we just did, okay? Be ready, the first R is the rear lunge. Really easy, hands on the hips. Again, 5 reps, 4 count. In cadence, left leg first, exercise. 1, notice my heel goes all the way down. 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping our back straight. 1, 2, 3. Halt. All right. Why did a sense of calm just come over me? Oh, it's because the storm quieted down. The wind, it's calm. Anyway, be ready. Heck. The H is the high jumper. And I'm going to restrain my jumps. I know I'm quite white. So I might not be able to jump high anyway. Guys, I can jump higher than that. I promise. Look, I can touch it with standing down. So I'm going to restrain myself. I might kind of like stay lowish. But here's the start position right here. Okay, I'm going to do it right here. Now I'm gonna not be able to extend my arms up. You would normally extend your arms all the way up on the high part. Okay, I can't do that because it's right here. But you start here. Notice my back is straight again. Yeah, it's at an angle, but it's straight. Okay, and your arms are back, kind of in line with your back. In cadence, exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Halt. Where I was touching this, hopefully you were going higher. Even my small jump I had to restrict because I don't think I could hit my head on that, but by golly, no, if I did it all, I could probably hit that with my noggin. And I don't have my brain bucket on. I turned it in. I'm retired, right? So here we go. Be ready. Heck, ready. The second R is the rower. And I think I got you so you can see, but I can't get you far enough back with good whatever. Hopefully you see this. I'm going to lay down right on my back on this cold concrete for you. Oh, well, and for me. And I'm basically going to take up the same position we had in the bend and reach, but laying down. And then I'm going to come up, bring my knees towards my chest, and arms straight out. That's going to be 1, 2, back to the start position, 3, 4. And we call this the rower. Here we go, in cadence, exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Halt. Relax. Never. From now on, I'm going to stop counting the number. I'm going to do the 1, 2, 3. You do the 1. I'll do the 1, 2, 3. You do the 2. And when I get to the last 1, 2, 3 before 5, instead of saying 5, you'll say halt. Sound good? Awesome. Be ready. Heck ready. I only have 6 left. For the warm-ups, oh gosh, it's only the warm-ups? Yeah, it's only the warm-ups. Be ready, heck ready. So, it's a squat bender, okay? Feet shoulder width apart, hands on your hips, and we're gonna squat and then bend. Whoever got paid to name that exercise, we need our money back as taxpayers. The squat bender, really? Okay. So we're going to look at this. It's going to look like this. Start position move, in cadence exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. So when you bend over all the way down, you're acting like you're picking something, like you're just scoop something up. And you're still bending your knees just slightly, enough that you can get down to the ground with the back of your fingers. Okay, like you're going to scoop something up. Chili. All right. So here we start position move, the squat bender. The squat bender. Start position move, right here. We're already there. In cadence exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Did I miscount? That was supposed to be 5. Did I make it to 5? I can't hear you counting. Eventually, when I get to live streaming, I still won't be able to hear you counting. They need to work on that. YouTube needs to work on that. For sure. Wait. I'm warmed up enough. I'm going to take these gloves off. Because I feel like they're not warm enough yet to start sweating, but they're going to start sweating at some point. I got sweaty hands, sweaty feet. You know, I've never been able, even when it was really cold in the winter in Afghanistan, I couldn't wear the winter boots. Now, admittedly, I would only go out long enough. I'd be working on something as cold as whatever you want to say it is. And once, because I couldn't wear gloves, heavy gloves on my hands. So if you're working out there, I was a airframe mechanic. And once my hands were cold, it's like, I gotta go in. So I'd go out maybe for an hour at a time when it was really, really cold. But I was outside longer than that when it's pretty cold. I never wore winter boots. I always wear the regular summer boots. My feet stay warm. If you're moving around, and I don't want them sweating, right? We learned that a long time ago, right? You don't want to sweat when it's cold, or you will get colder. So anyway, where were we? Be ready, heck ready. So we did the squat bender. We is the windmill, and again, I think the angle is good to kind of see what I'm doing. If I'm straight on, it might be hard to see. This is like the trunk Heidi panel for my Mustang. It's kind of in my way here. I'll move over a little bit. So starting position for the windmill is feet shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit more. Arms straight out, palms down. And it's going to look like this in cadence exercise. You're going to go right hand, left foot, point up toward the sky with your left hand, and you're going to look at it. You're going to look where you're pointing. So you get a full-on twist. We're not doing this garbage. Guys, I'm a year and a half, maybe more retired now. I'm still like young soldiers. Don't do that. Okay? Driving me nuts. All right, so here we go. In cadence, exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Crud, I forgot. That was halt. I forgot to tell you. I know I did in a previous video, but like a lot of people, when they're doing those, they keep their legs locked. They're like this. Oh, it hurts. Don't do that. When you're doing that windmill, to do it properly, you're actually supposed to bend this leg a lot and this leg a little when you're going to that side. And you come up. Go the opposite way, you're going to bend this leg more and this leg less. See that? It's just the way it is. I didn't come up with it, but I like it better. Straight legged, you're like, it's there, okay. I guess you'll be able to bend less as you develop. Be ready, heck ready. So we fight. No, we're not going to, actually, you and me, no. I got nothing against you, okay? I mean, unless I got to know you and thought you were a terrible human being. But anyway, fight is we're going to be doing the forward lunge. It doesn't look like what you're thinking, probably. Forward lunge is like a curtsy. Pretend the queen's still alive, okay? So you're here, and you're going to take a baby step forward. That's it. Like the heel is in line with the toe of the other foot. And you're going to go straight down. Notice I'm not bending my back until I'm at about 90 degrees, which means this forward knee is not past my toe. And then you're going to come right back up. My knee cracked. It's okay. I'm fine. And then you're going to do the same thing with the other leg. And that's it. It's kind of like a curtsy. You're like, good day, queen, whatever your face is. So here we go. In cadence, exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't do this. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Halt. Was that so hard? It's not a curtsy, but it's kind of like a curtsy. That's how I remember it. Be ready, heck ready. So we fight, punch by punch. The first P is the prone row, and this is like Superman laying down, like whoosh. So that's what you're going to do. If you can't see me down, I'm going to get as far this way as I can. Hopefully you can see me. I'm going to scoot back this way because there's that stuff. I'm going to lay down. I better take this mic off from the crush it. Right there. All right. Oh, so the correct way. The correct way of getting down, of course, is to go. Okay, arms up. Fingers pointed straight out. Your toes are back and down. And you don't pick them up. So you're here in cadence exercise. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1. See that? Yeah, power off. Good. I'm going to come back and I'm going to pull my fists together. I'm not jerking. I'm not going, ha! I'm not trying to hurt my back. It's already hurt enough. I'm out. See that? All right. In cadence, exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that's 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Halt. Relax. Okay. By. Punch, by, punch. The by, the B, is the bent leg body twist. And it has become, with my back and hip issues, let me pick this up. It has become probably my favorite. I'm getting old, right? And good for the core, good for your hips, good for your back. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get down, right? And I'm gonna put my arms out, flat down, palms down. I'm gonna bring my knees to a 90-degree angle, hips to a 90-degree angle. Heck, you could even keep your ankles at a 90-degree angle if you're wanting to be perfect. And then you're gonna go to the left, center, right, center. Okay, so it's gonna look like this in cadence exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. That's what it's gonna look like. What am I? Keys. Yeah. Oh, and change. Oh, I got change. In cadence exercise. 1, 2, 3. Keep both of your shoulder blades down. That's 2. 1, 2, 3. That's 3. Keep your knees close together. 1, 2, 3. Halt. Now, excuse me. When you're doing that, try not to go like this. Try not to go like this. Try not to flop from side to side. That's what I usually see, okay? Keep it here all the way through. Keep your shoulder blades down. If you can only get like this far, that's fine. You're just working on your flexibility still, okay? And then you get back up. All right. Last warm-up exercise is everybody's favorite. Again, I do like that bent leg body twist though as I'm getting older. So now I kind of wish I had my gloves back on. That's okay. Maybe you're outside in the cold too. Nah, you're too wimpy for that. Wait, no? Okay. Whoa. Slow your roll, man. No offense intended. We insult each other. Isn't that what we do? Remember when we used to insult each other for fun and not get offended? Oh, that's a $5 bill. I didn't know I had that much money. All right, so the push-up. Here we go. Start position move. Keep your elbows in. Your thumbs should be like under your nipples. Keep your back straight if you can. Can I? In cadence, exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Was that 4 or 5? I wasn't keeping track, weren't you? I'll do another one. 1, 2, 3. Just to make sure. Now, if you can't, that's okay. Go to your knees, but don't do it like this. No. Put your knees back. Okay, be a big boy or girl. It's okay. Your knees will recover, all right? Or, I don't know, use a pad. But from your knees to your shoulders should form a generally straight line, just like from your toes or your ankles when you're doing a regular push-up. This is a modified push-up. It'd look like this in cadence exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. You're still keeping your back straight. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, when you get up like a big boy or girl, not like some kind of, you know what I'm saying? Get up. All right. Did we just warm up? That wasn't even hard. Totally not breathing heavier than I should be. But anyway, once you're done with the warm-up, you're warmed up. That's what I'm saying. Let's get, what is that? Hydraulic oil. Every garage needs one. So, if you need to, take a swig of water. Hack up a lung, whatever you need. And then find what you're going to do next. Are you doing running? Cardio of some sort? Are you working on muscle failure? Like trying to build endurance or strength of your core or your arms or your legs? What are you trying to do? And then put together some sort of exercise for yourself. Okay, so this one I'm going to keep really short because my wife told me like an hour ago dinner's ready. So I'm going to work my upper body. Okay, I hate being lopsided. You got to work you can't skip leg day. What day is leg day? Every day. So here's what we're going to use today. These are leaf springs to a 96 GMC. Is it a Chevy or GMC? I think hers is a Sierra. It's GMC. Extended cab, long bed. Is it a long bed? No, I think it's a 6.5 foot bed. So, whatever, okay? Notice when I'm picking this up, I'm trying to keep my back straight. I don't have the greatest back. It's usually pretty good-ish. So, I just saw this, and I moved it. I picked it up to move it. I'm like, wow. We could do something with that. When you're around your property or whatever, and you see something like, I could work out with that. So do it. All right, so I'm going to get creative here. I have this rolly bench chair thing. Stool. It's a rolly stool. I've got that. I have this. What all could I do? I don't have a bench to like lay on, do I? I'm sure I could find something to lay on other than just the ground. But we could use the ground. In fact, well, we just did push-ups, so hold off. We won't do a bench press yet with this. But I could do a pull, couldn't I? So I'm going to take this. Ooh, gosh, that's going to be pushing it. Okay, that's going to be pushing it. But you got to be creative. You think, okay, what if that's too heavy for that? What else could I use? I could use that air tank, right? That might be better. I might end up switching to that. But I saw this first, and I'm like, you know what can I do with this? So, if you're inventing an exercise, kind of, sort of, you have to feel what's right as far as form, too. You got to listen to your body. All right. Do I want to kneel? Nope. I've got this for support. If I didn't have this for support, I'd be wrecking my back. So am I pretending I'm like pull starting a lawnmower? Or like a chainsaw or something? I don't know. Let's see. Center of gravity here on this. All the way down. All the way down, all the way up to my shoulder. She's going to have some chip paint. Sorry, sis. And this is heavy enough that I'm actually doing low reps, high weight for me. Notice I am jerking my body a little to get it up to my shoulder. Is that 4? I haven't done an exercise like that other than actually pull starting something for a long time. So I'm gonna, don't overdo it, all right? Don't overdo it. Careful. Use this for support so you're not lifting with your back. Once you have support, then you're here. Ooh. Wow, my left arm is not nearly as strong as my right. Imagine that, I'm right-handed. All right, okay. 1, 2. Also, my coordination is just not that good that way, right? So once I make sure my form is the same, a little easier. One more. Very weak compared to my right. Okay. This just feels good. I'm not a gym rat guy, so I don't get that all the time. When I do, it feels good. Throwing hay bales, you throw 100 bales, you feel good after you throw 100 bales. All right. Let's, no, I don't want to sit. I don't want to sit. So, I might need to for a press, overhead military press, but let's just do curls. If you don't have something like this, grab some 5-quart oil jugs, right? Grab something. So I got some of this going on. I want some curls. I haven't done curls in a long time. Keep your back straight. Shoulder width apart on the feet. Now, some people say it's okay to give a little bit of rock because it allows you to lift more. Kind of like trains you up to the next weight. This is actually like a really good weight for me. Lucky, I guess. I'm not having to rock much. I am rocking a little. If I didn't at all, definitely harder. So do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. Do it until you feel something. If you're just starting this stuff, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. I felt good. If it feels good, do it until you're like, that's probably not going to feel good anymore. Also remember, if you haven't done it in a while, you might end up being sore the next day. So don't overdo it. Common mistake. All right, now I am, just because I think I've got a low ceiling here. Now if you had a bench, of course if you have a bench for working out, you probably have like a bar and weights. I don't have that. I've never had that. I had what was that one with Chuck Norris? I had a Total Gym. Years ago, I bought a Total Gym off of an old sergeant. He was selling it. I think I gave him like $300 for it, which I don't know if it was even a fair deal. But I got some use out of it, and then it started to sit. You know how that is. So I'm going to find a way, like how is this comfortable for me? Maybe right here on these. That's probably pretty good. Oh, be careful. Be careful. You're not wearing a brain bucket. If you have one, maybe put it on. I'm going to turn this, I think. Whatever you're using, do what feels comfortable and that you feel like you have control of. It's very important. Don't lose control. And if you do, get out of the way of what gravity's going to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So, seeing how I want to lift this. If I go like pull back and then raise it, I almost don't want to be just to get it up at least. Maybe I don't want to be sitting down. So when I get there, get comfortable. Oh, this is the perfect weight. 2, 3. Remember to breathe. Man, remember to breathe. You don't want to have a clot thrown. Ooh, this is good for balance. Is that 2? Is this 3? 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to stop at 8. I don't want to be sore. At least too sore. That's good. I'm going to have to tell her that she can't install these leaf springs. They're my workout gear now. I'm kidding? Question mark. All right, guys. Do whatever you feel like you can with these things. So we did curls. We did a shoulder exercise, right? Working the shoulder blades, all the muscles around that, pull backs, whatever the heck they're called. It doesn't matter what they're called. And we did some military press. I feel good. And maybe I'm working up an appetite. I don't know. Dinner's probably cold, but that's why we've got microwaves. All right. It is dark out, and I need to get the Stang inside and the neon. 2 cars in a 2-car garage? What? Oh, right on the toe. Good thing I'm wearing boots. There you go. Make sure you're careful. That's actually why we had this right here. Kind of as a, yeah, kind of holds it. It's all right. Better to be lucky than good. We're going to cool down now. Okay, cool down. And I am warm. Almost sweating. I want to sweat. Overhead arm pull. Left arm first. It's kind of tough in a big jacket, but top of your back with your hand. You're going to grab the other one, but you're not going to pull as much as you're going to like lean. And you actually want to try to keep your hips right where they are. So you get a stretch. Man, I'm showing my whole belly, aren't I? Down that side, all the way up through your tricep. Like that. We're going to hold that 15, 20 seconds, whatever feels good. And we're going to go to the other side. Same thing. It is kind of tough with a heavy jacket. And again, I apologize for the midriff. Yeah. Okay, I was a little short on time. That's okay. Overly Ready ETS is the memory aid for this, for the cool down. Am I sweating under this? That's fantastic. Guys, I'm actually, yeah. I'm starting to sweat. Like I noticed that as soon as you notice you're sweating, you got to take the layers off. I'll take that off. I guess I'll just. It's got the windsock on. We're not outside. All right. So Overly Ready. The first R is rear lunge again, but we're not doing it in cadence. We're actually just reaching back, left foot first. Keep your feet straight forward back. Don't get off kilter because you won't get the right stretch. And keep your back straight, and you're going to go back. Your rear heel needs to be on the ground, or you're not going to get much of a stretch on your calf. Also keep that back leg straight, or you won't get a stretch on your calf. Not as easily. Your front leg here is what you bend to get deeper in the stretch. So less deep in the stretch, more deep in the stretch. You should also feel that stretch in your quadricep, and your hip flexor up front. Okay, right here. Hold that for 10, 15, 20 seconds. And switch. Changeover. All right. Same thing over here. Down more to get a deeper stretch. Keep the heel down and the back leg straight. should feel it there on your calf and right here on the hip flexor. Resist the bend. And I'm already getting tired of holding the stretch. So, after 15, 20 seconds, it's like, okay, I'm getting actually more of a workout than a stretch. You're done. Be ready. No, you're doing cool. Overly ready ETS. So the E is actually the extend and flex. I'm going to try to tuck this in so I don't show you any more skin. Nobody wants to see my fat belly. Oh. All right. And this is where, look, this is where it kind of gets a little bit yoga-y, all right? That's okay, I guess. Didn't I have gloves right here? Not these. Smaller. That's okay. Concrete's not that cold, is it? So we're going to get down, like doing push-up, go back. But then what we're going to do, the extend, we're actually going to point our toes back, lower down, and we're going to push up. Now, I can barely keep the top of my thighs down. My hip bones are off the ground. But my thighs are still on the ground. If you can't keep your hips-ish, upper thighs on the ground, you might have to stretch your abs. You're stretching your abs here. You might have to go from your elbows and just push up as far as you can with your elbows. Or maybe start to push a little bit until you can't anymore to get a good stretch on your abs. This is an abdominal stretch mostly. And of course you can feel your back like pinching, which is lovely. I can just barely get up to here, just barely, with my upper thighs on the ground. All right, then you're gonna come back, push up, and then you're going to walk either your feet up or your hands back. But what you want to do is keep your heels on the ground. And then you're not folding yourself in half. You're going to like flex your abs to push your back up, arch it, heels down. I say that to myself. Arch that back and keep breathing. Keep breathing. Stretching, you're just stretching that back out, and then you can come back down and get up like from a push-up. Okay. Overly ready. E. The T is the thigh stretch, and again, I think you guys can see okay. This is goofy. If you don't like it on the ground, I understand. You can go to the old school, like balancing act. Right? Grab towards your ankle, not your toes. Opposite hand, opposite foot. And then you can even do this, the same hand, same foot too. It stretches a different part of your quads, inside versus outside. That's fine. But I have to do this side just to be even. Ooh, balancing hand. Pick an object further away. Switch hands. But the way it's supposed to be is you get down. Right, we get down. Here's the starting position. And we're going to lean to our right first to stretch our left leg. So let me move so you can maybe see me better. So you're going to lean this way. You're going to keep it like that. You're not going to slouch, okay? And then you go to your hip for your weight. You grab your left hand, left ankle, right heel on your left knee. Push up, and with that right leg, you actually push back. So you're getting a stretch on that hip flexor. Again, I know we already stretched it a little bit. We're getting a better stretch on it now. So we're gonna basically, if you're like this, you're not going to get anything. You got to push that hip forward, roll that whole top side of the body forward. All your weight is going to be on your right forearm and your right side of your leg from your knee to your butt. That's where all your weight is. And then we're going to come back to the start position. And it might feel a little uncomfortable if you're on a hard surface. Use a pad, whatever. All right, here we go. Other way.
Same thing. And again, I have all my weight on my left forearm now and my left upper leg, from my butt to my hip to my knee. And I'm pulling slightly with my right hand on the ankle and my left heel on my right knee. Pushing. And then again, roll your hip forward to engage that stretch real good. And hold it for 20 seconds or so. Overly ready, ETS. So we have everything except, which is everybody's favorite at the end of a workout, the single leg over. Now I'll go diagonal for you on this one. You're on your back. Oh, both arms out, kind of like you would with the bent leg body twist, but your legs are down. And we're going to stretch our left leg first, left buttock first. So we're going to bring our left leg up to the 90-degree thing going on here. And we're going to grab with our right hand, left knee, and we're going to pull gently, basically let it fall over. But we have to keep both shoulder blades down. If you come up like this, you're not going to get a stretch. You got to keep both shoulder blades down. And we're going to stretch. And you're going to be stretching your lower back and maybe a little bit on your butt too, right there. So hold that 20 seconds or so. Bring it back to start position. Up. Right leg, right knee, left hand. And we'll pull that over. My right side stays down up here. And you just bring it over until it's a comfortable stretch. You're not going to yank it all the way to the floor if you can't go that far. But I'm feeling an amazing stretch in my lower back, which I really need because this is the bad side of my back, where my hip attaches to the lower back. That's my bad spot right here on the right side. My SI joint is very not comfortable. Just standing all day will just make it wrecked. Anyway, then you bring it back, lower it down, and sit. Guys, that's our workout for today. It was a light one. Admittedly, I'm in still just as bad a shape as when we started this channel. But at least I'm not getting that much worse out of shape. You do what you can when you can, but you can't lie to yourself. You know, it's bad enough when you lie to other people. When you start lying to yourself, the game's almost over at that point, right? Stop lying to yourself. If you're in bad shape, I'm in bad shape. You got to say, I'm not in good shape. I don't work out enough. And if you continue to not work out enough, you're not going to get any better shape. You know this. Pick up my dime. Okay. Another dime. I'm rich! Have a good one, y'all. Do something good for yourself today. See you later. Mic off.